there's this idea, especially in regards to the migrant crisis in Europe, that if foreign aid can just develop Africa in some sense, people won't want to leave. It's actually a myth, a fantasy that as poor countries get richer, fewer people leave them. That's not the empirical record. If you look at the last the last 2 generations of data, as poor countries, by which I mean a few $100s per capita per year in GDP per capita, go to middle income countries, a few $1,000s in income per capita, as you go from being Malawi or Laos to being like Albania or Algeria, the emigration rate doesn't fall. It doesn't even stay flat, it triples. It goes way, way up. Economic development is not a substitute for people leaving. It complements people leaving. And for many of the same ways that female labor force participation and economic development complemented each other, immigration tends to reflect development success. Development success creates, among other things, typically a youth bulge through the demographic transition, and it tends to encourage the development process at home. It builds trade networks. It attracts foreign direct investment. It encourages the transfer of technologies to developing countries of origin. And the very idea that somehow we can prevent migration by socially minded altruism, giving enough money to Africa and creating jobs in Africa is something that sounds nice on paper, but has nothing to do with the development experience, which typically is accompanied by more migration